It was 2:08 a.m. 19-year-old Melis was alone in her apartment in Istanbul. She had just drifted into sleep when she was jolted awake by 3 knocks. Knock, knock, knock. Her heart froze. Slowly, she approached the door and looked through the peephole. Nothing. No one. She turned to walk back. And then, a whisper, right at her ear. "Open the door. I just want to talk." Her hands trembled. She called the police. They checked the hallway camera. It showed nothing. But the building's security footage showed something else. As Melis walked to the door, a dark shadow formed right behind her. It stood, waited, and then vanished. She moved out that night. But sometimes, she says, the doorbell still rings, and there's no one there.
It was a cold, rainy night on the outskirts of Ankara. 25-year-old Ahmet was driving home after a long shift at the hospital. The streets were nearly empty, and the windshield wipers barely kept up with the downpour. As he approached the dark, deserted stretch of road, he noticed a figure standing by the roadside. A young woman, soaked to the bone, thumb out, clearly asking for a ride. Ahmet hesitated, but decided to stop and offer help. She got into the back seat silently, not saying a word, staring straight ahead. The car filled with an eerie silence as they drove on. Ahmet tried to break the silence, asking if she was okay, but she didn't a Euro-T respond. Minutes passed. Suddenly, Ahmet glanced into the rearview mirror. Her face wasn't the Euro-T there. Panicked, he stopped the car, turned around. The back seat was empty. No sign of the woman. No footprints on the wet ground. He looked around nervously and then back to the Rada Euro and saw a pair of wet footprints leading away into the dark woods beside the road. Ahmet never picked up a hitchhiker again.
It was a quiet night in Izmir. 22-year-old Denise was living with her college roommate, Elif. They had just come back from a party, laughing and chatting. The next morning, Denise woke up early, but Elif was nowhere to be found. Her phone was off, and all her belongings were still in their shared room. Denise tried calling her, texting her, even checking her social media. No response. Days passed. Denise contacted Elif's family, friends, and the police, but no one had seen her. One night, Denise heard soft footsteps in the apartment. She looked around but saw no one. Then she found a note slipped under the door. "I am sorry. I had to go." Elif never returned, and her disappearance remains a mystery.